Okay, another comparison video, maybe save you guys some money, maybe not. See what you guys decide. This one here, this is Joker Machine. These are the serrated mini floorboards. I bought these, what year is this? 7 years ago, probably 35,000 miles ago, on a couple of bikes between the Scout Rogue and the Victory Octane. Again, they're interchangeable in that way. I've got some good stories. Hopefully I'll take a minute to tell you about that. These are 220 bucks on the Joker Machine, Revzilla, bunch of, wherever you can get quality motorcycle parts. These have been awesome. I've got two bikes, and I tend to spend several months at a time in different locations where I've got one of the two bikes, one place or the other. And so my intent had been, hey, I'll just put the OEM the pegs on the bike where I'm leaving from, and then just take these with me and put them on the bike where I'm going, and then move them back and forth. Obviously, it's been working. Sure, I'd hate to stop doing that. So anyways, as I've been looking for other stuff to try and test and share with you guys, I found these on AliExpress. Now I guess I could have found them on eBay for even more money, and a couple of other apps. These were, they only showed in euros because the app sucks so bad, but they were about 60 bucks. That included shipping. It did take about 42 days, somewhere in there, for those to show up. And let me just check if the lighting's going to do this here, but I've got this adapter already on here, but just so you can see. Awfully odd how somebody is stealing Joker Machine's design, I would say, but all the same. Comes with an adapter also. Let me just hold this up so you can kind of see just how similar those would seem to look. Now there are some differences. Now, as I took this off to do kind of the comparison here, it looks like I've bent this bolt over that 35,000 miles. And that's probably why the left side floorboard on my bike rotates up and down, because I just can't get a solid lock. One thing I'm finding on this straight out of China version, it does have channels, both on this adapter piece and here on the inside of the floorboard. You don't have that on the Joker Machine. Other than that, some other differences. If I flip this over, this one here, you've got to just get in there with, what is that, 8mm? Get in there to loosen and tighten that little piece. This one here, I guess I'd have to flip it over to do a true comparison, but this one is cut out here, and it does come with just a bolt, which obviously I would paint black, but anyways, a bolt where, that looks like it's probably 6mm there. It would go straight in, attach here on the inside. You'd lock it in place, and then set your floorboard for the footrest there. So very similar, you guys. The designs here, you can see this one's got a couple of set screws in there. Not here. These have some holes. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. They're just empty holes, whatever. I'm just going to collect more road grime, not a big deal. But I'm going to flip these over again so you can see, again, just how close these are. Now, hey, so that said, let me tell you about Joker Machine. Again, I've had these 6 or 7 years, quite a few miles. I had an issue where one of these set screws came out. Honest to God, I don't even know what the value is of that set screw. But one of them came out, and I just wasn't able to find another set screw to fit in there. I reached out to them in email. They sent me a bag of all mounting hardware, the set screws, the pin here, the piece going into the bike. So I got a complete bag. In fact, I held on to it just in case I ever needed it. It was just so cool of them. That didn't charge me a lick, sent it right out to me and took care of me. That's what you get working with somebody in the US, and you pay 220 bucks for a quality product. Something goes wrong with these, sure, it only cost me 60 bucks, but I can't talk to somebody in Arizona, and they're sure as hell not going to send me, missing screws or bolts kind of a thing. Whoops, am I too worried about it? Probably not, especially being that now, for 60 bucks instead of 220, I just don't have to take these off and move them between bikes. Again, I was just trying to save some cash, but for 60 bucks, this is just gonna alleviate me of that hassle. And again, it's practically the same thing. So I'll let you guys decide. I'll put a link to this in the AliExpress straight to their app. Again, the app sucks if you're not used to using it. It's straight from China stuff. I mean, you go to Amazon, pretty much everything's straight from China too. It's just that it's already here versus AliExpress. They're going to take the time to slow boat it or ship it over once you order it. So keep that in mind, but giving you guys some options.